Isn't this accurate? Okay.
Evening.
Hello, Skinny Pete. Hey, cop.
What do you want?
Burger King. What was it you said about Ringo? What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland? Goodbye. Obviously the first.
He's some traitor who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
What say I help you take over this town? What area is your territory? What's been going on in the rest of the wasteland? You know, I will not help him get this town just because, I mean, they saved me, so why would I now help other dudes betray this town? It doesn't make sense, honestly.
It is now. Me and the rest of the guys busted out of the NCR prison east of here and took over. Now we're calling the shots.
What's been going on?
Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason.
Hoover Dam! Hoover goddamn, boy!
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Okay. Do you know anything about Hoover Dam?
Never been there since the NCR's got troops all over it. Must be pretty important.
Last question. What do you know about Legion? You know the killer.
Tough gangs, but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
So you're just shitting your pants. I got it. That's fair. Yeah.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with.
I'm sorry, dog.
About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
You are too kind, bro.
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Alright.
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
What happened to help
If you
Ringo?
were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Oh.
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
I don't care, bro. I'm just too good for them. Well, why should I even ask such a dumb question? I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Oh, damn.
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where they're headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Want me to take a look at your broken radio or not?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Oh, huh? New Vegas. So I help bring in. Oh, that's just a dumb question. Do you know where the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
Wow, that's a gangster.
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Uh-huh. It doesn't matter, it's fine.
Fine.
Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Okay. Tell me about the NCR, yeah.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Why do you think the NCR and the Legion both won the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
What can you tell me about the Legion?
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Okay. Oh, hey, Burger King. So, it's time to go beast mode.
Where are we going now? I'm going to the Fortnite station. We are going to I don't give a shit.
Hello, Burger King people.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
Hey, Glenn from Walking Dead. Chill out, dog. I'm not an enemy if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
You know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you? Well, I think he does, otherwise he would not be in a gas station with a gun.
Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him.
And he's right.
I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Why are the power gangers out to get you?
My caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge.
Okay. What are you going to do about the power gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
You need a hard gun? I'm available.
All I've got left on me are a handful of caps. But you get me out of this, and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word.
Let's go. You'll have to do what now?
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I don't know, I can either be a badass alone, or ask like for the group. You don't think I can handle myself in a fight?
I was thinking of myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my back while I'm watching yours?
If you insist.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Alright, let's go. Let's make an army. Hello, Skinny Pete. Sunny.
Sticking around Good Springs for a while?
I'm going to... I might need your help. Yes.
Say no more.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Yes. Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well.
Alright.
Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help.
Convincing
Trudy
Trudy.
that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Okay.
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
Motherfucker. How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty
Skinny
protective
Pete.
of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Oof. Okay. I'll do my best. I'll do what I can.
Hey,
Trudy.
so you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
God. I cannot fucking persuade her shit.
Feeling thirsty? I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Well, we convinced her now.
Be careful.
That was easy.
Yep.
You motherfucker. The town's going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Okay, they'll be using
Ain't got
explosive.
much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Thank God I had 30th medical. God, you stupid motherfucker. Let's go.
So what's going on? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go.
Let's do this.
All right.
Time to look alive. The Powder Gangers are here to play.
How many other?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Let's go.
I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Wow, the dog was just...
Howdy.
I'll just do that.
Come on, motherfuckers. I'm gonna piss your ass. I'm just looking at it, okay. Oh, wait, this might... I don't know. Nice. That was nice, guys. More ammo. Oh, yeah, another one. Another one. Oh, God. Who are you shooting?
Yes, I'm now a god in this place.